places, that's what they used to have. Sketches of Etruscan places. And there's this one whole book. And they have all the pictures. You say, well, what do I care about the pictures? Well, the pictures are really make the whole thing come alive. And I don't know why they, it's Penguin and that's Penguin. They discontinued publishing this for some unknown reason, which leaves us high and dry in terms of good experience. Perhaps next class I do this with, I'll Xerox the pictures so we can get a handout of the pictures. Maybe I'll even try to do that for next time.
You can get it at text, university text on .com. That's right.
Oh, you did? Yeah? What's it called?
University text.
What's that? Bookstore?
It's like next to Offset.
Oh,
It's on Stearns and Bell.
how come they have it?
Because they get used books from here.
Oh, they get used books from here.
That's why they're cheaper than.
Hold it up. Hold it up, let them see it. There, she gets to that place called University Text. Wow. Okay, that's worth having, because the one we got, unfortunately, is not, you know, it's a good book for your library, but it's not, you know. So we started this by showing what a good writer Lawrence actually is. And with this lovely first sentence that I don't think many people could equal, I know that I wouldn't be able to write such a good first sentence to anything. I'm only good maybe in my last sentences. Nobody ever gets to. The Etruscans, everybody knows, were the people who occupied the middle of Italy in early Roman days, and whom the Romans, in the usual neighborly fashion, wiped out entirely in order to make room for Rome with a very big R. That shows you all of his attitudes exactly right from the beginning, how he feels. He doesn't hold anything back. He's not playing games. He's not trying to be fair. He's telling you as he sees it is. The Romans wiped these people out. The Romans wiped out all kinds of people in their usual neighborly fashion, including Gauls, Britons, Etruscans, Jews in Palestine, and others. And it's causing a lot of the modern problems we actually still face. And it's hard to believe that these things can still, you know, pursue us down in the present, but they do. Probably created Christianity in the process, and so on. So I know many people think God creates these religions, but I'm of the unfortunate minority of humans who think that human beings on Earth do it. So I'm going to have to excuse me if I'm not a deist in terms of supernatural forces intervening in human events. But that, I just saw a program last night on Cleopatra, how she considered herself to be the goddess Osiris incarnate, and about her death in terms of Osiris being always identified with snakes, and so the picture of her death being from snake bite, which they were trying to show was an impossibility because given the timing involved in the accounts, the snake bite would have taken half a day or 2 days to actually work, and they have her dying in like 5 minutes. So it's, you know, you say, what's that got to do with it? Well, the identification with the goddess Isis is what they said produced a picture of her demise in the classical presentation of it. In the process, they showed that the person probably responsible for her death, or most of the gain for it, Caesar's nephew Octavius, who was taking over the world, ultimately called himself Augustus, started to characterize himself as the son of the divine Julius, the son of the divine Julius. So you get all these people developing their own god legends, and to compete in this marketplace of god legends, which the Romans and the Hellenistic peoples love to create. I think the one that we're most familiar with entered the fray. So anybody who was anybody in contention in that particular competition had to be a son of God. And I think that's where a lot of these kind of approach developed. We're very enthusiastic for it even down to the present time, so I don't want to underestimate its power. But given my cynicism, it seems to me that humans had a role in most of these creations. Well, in any event, they couldn't have wiped them all out. There were too many of them. But they did wipe out Etruscan existence as a nation and a people. However, this seems to be the inevitable result of expansion with a big E, which is the sole raison d'etre, the sole reason for being.